Kylie Kelce sat down on the New Heights podcast and told the story of a gift her youngest daughter Finnley received from Taylor Swift. A sweet moment that left fans smiling and eager for more details about the growing friendship between the Kelce family and Taylor. She began by talking about her deep love of arcade games, how she thrived on the adrenaline of competition, how she didn't need the prizes, just the pure rush of winning. With young kids always climbing on her, it had become almost impossible to enjoy those games in peace, but last summer she and Jason found a way around it. They hired a sitter, waited for their children to fall asleep, and then the two of them slipped out for a late-night arcade date just for themselves. She made sure to stress how secretive they kept their plan, joking with the hosts not to ever tell her kids, knowing the teasing she'd get if they found out. Kylie then admitted she missed the simple things like sitting down to eat with Jason without interruption, and the rare luxury of a full 8 hours of sleep, which vanished when the kids started tag-teaming her at night, whether it was a bad dream about spiders or someone hungry at 3 a.m. For the Can I Be Honest segment, she invited listeners to share their own parenting confessions by tagging AIDS NGL with Kylie and joining in. Before moving to her guest, she updated everyone on her Toyota Sienna, saying she had finally embraced her minivan mom era, even after resisting at first, and now she swore by its hands-free doors and built-in vacuum, which made snack cleanups a breeze. She encouraged anyone listening to go test drive one at their local dealership or visit toyota.com/Sienna if they wanted to check it out. Then she welcomed her guest, Ciara, the Grammy-winning singer behind 1-2-Step, Goodies, and Like a Boy, who's gearing up to release her new album CC on August 22nd. Ciara, also a mom of 4 and married to NFL star Russell Wilson, had just crossed paths with Kylie at an FC Gotham game. Ciara talked about lighting the torch at the game, a special tradition, and meeting the team, explaining how much she and Russell care about women's sports as part owners of the Seattle Sounders and supporters of the Seattle Reign, making her visit meaningful even though her soccer loyalties are in Seattle. Kylie agreed, pointing out the event's efforts to inspire young girls and push women's sports forward. If these stories make you smile, hit subscribe for more moments like this. Kylie recalled a funny old memory of meeting Ciara at the Miami Super Bowl years ago when she was breastfeeding her eldest, then 5. Ciara had just announced her 3rd pregnancy. Kylie congratulated her but awkwardly said Jason loved. Ciara's husband then realized it sounded like Jason was just a fan. She quickly explained they'd just been at the Pro Bowl together, making it even more awkward and hilarious. Ciara laughed about it, saying Russell admired Jason right back. Kylie asked Ciara about her favorite track from CC, and Ciara said the album took 5 years, starting as an EP but expanding as she released songs in real time. She announced for the first time that a deluxe version of CC would drop 3 days after the August 22nd release and be automatically available to everyone who pre-saved. Her favorite, Low, features Tanzanian artist Diamond Platnumz and brings a fresh, melodic energy that captures the feeling she wanted. A creative highlight for her. Talking about her 2004 debut, Ciara revealed Goodies was first called Cookies, but the name was changed to avoid clashing with another artist. Kylie said her love of early 2000s hip-hop and R&B came from her dad's music, and those sounds are still her favorite car playlist. Meanwhile, during the same episode, Kylie surprised Jason and Travis Kelce with the story of Taylor Swift's gift to Finnley. The brothers were caught off guard, laughing as Jason called it hot news, and Travis pressed for all the details. Kylie explained how Taylor, knowing Finnley adored bedtime stories, sent her a limited edition fairy tale book with a handwritten note and a heart-shaped signature on the first page. The thoughtful gesture left Finnley enchanted and the whole family touched by Taylor's kindness. Jason, usually the tough guy, couldn't hide his smile as a proud dad. The story showed the growing connection between the Kelces and Taylor, a friendship that fans loved for its authenticity and warmth. If you want more celebrity stories like this, Subscribe now to stay in the loop with New Heights. Kylie continued, weaving in stories about her arcade adventures and the challenges of parenting, missing quiet dinners and uninterrupted sleep, while Ciara provided insight into her music journey and advocacy for women's sports. The episode balanced humor, nostalgia, and heartfelt moments, from awkward Super Bowl run-ins to Taylor's personal gift, giving listeners a vivid picture of family, friendship, and shared passions. Kylie's minivan update, Ciara's album, reveal, and the sports discussion grounded everything in relatable themes, making it a memorable episode for listeners. Ciara talked about how the process of making CC was an emotional journey, releasing music as she went, feeling the album evolve in real time. The collaboration with Diamond Platnumz on Low was a highlight, the two of them creating a sound that captured both of their influences and backgrounds. She mentioned that the deluxe version would include several more tracks, giving fans even more to look forward to. Kylie said she couldn't wait to add it to her car playlist for all the school runs and errands. Ciara talked about balancing motherhood and her music career, sharing little stories about recording vocals while the kids played nearby and writing lyrics late into the night. She said Russell's support was crucial, and Kylie agreed, talking about how having a partner who understands the pressure of public life made everything easier. The two shared a laugh about being sports wives navigating game days, travel, schedules, and the excitement of seeing their kids cheer from the stands. Kylie circled back to Taylor's gift to Finnley, saying the book had become her daughter's favorite bedtime story, and how Finnley now insisted on showing the handwritten note to everyone who visited. Jason teased that he might need Taylor to send him a bedtime book too, and Travis joked about needing one for his own reading list. The brothers asked Ciara about her own experiences with celebrity gifts, and she shared a story about getting a signed soccer ball from Megan Rapinoe for her son, which instantly became his prized possession. The group swapped stories about the best and worst gifts their kids had ever received, from elaborate toys that broke in a day to simple, meaningful items they still treasured. Kylie mentioned that even with all the perks of public life, it was the quiet family moments, like late-night arcade runs or story time with a special book, that stood out the most. Ciara talked about teaching her kids to appreciate both the big and small things, and Kylie agreed, saying she wanted her children to remember the fun and the laughter more than anything else. The conversation drifted to family routines, with Kylie describing hectic mornings, lost shoes, and spilled cereal, while Ciara described the chaos of getting 4 kids ready for school and activities. They both agreed that the little moments, like singing along to old-school R&B in the car or playing games at the arcade, were what made the hard days worth it. Kylie wrapped up the episode by thanking Ciara for joining and for sharing stories about her album, her family, and her journey as a mom in the spotlight. She encouraged everyone to check out CC when it drops on August 22nd and to look out for the deluxe version 3 days later.